Ed, Canucks at the All-Star break. There's a lot of questions about this team, but let's start with the coach. We know they got a lot of young players. We know development is the key. Is Willie Desjardins the right guy to lead that?
Well, I think in the here and now, yes. I think when you look at the big things he's been entrusted with, and the biggest thing is developing these young players, by and large, he's done a pretty good job. I think the next question is he the guy to lead this team when those kids make them competitive? And I think that's a reasonable question to ask. I think there are just too many games where you end up and you're thinking, why did he do this? Why did they make a line change there? Why is there another too many men on the ice? I think his in-game management leaves something to be desired now. So I think that's going to be an issue, but it's really not an issue right now because, I'm sorry, it's just not about wins and losses for the Canucks this season.
It's not, but that you raise a wonderful point there. I think that's what aggravates fans the most is when Derek Dorsett comes out of a game with more ice time than Henrik Sedin. People are wondering what the hell's going on, especially when they lose that game. So I know there's a big plan here, but to your point, is it kind of like Willie's the guy in practice and off ice to get these guys ready, but when it comes time to actually be competitive and win a game, there's too many mistakes there?
Yeah, who would know Lyndon Day would be the single most polarizing figure on this team? But yeah, and that's part of the thing. The big picture, yes, the younger players are developing. The smaller picture, well, why are they devoting so much time and energy to Lyndon Day, to Derek Dorsett? Why is their record so bad?
Why does Brandon Prust allegedly have the power to put himself in a game and overrule the coach? You're right. The storylines are so dramatic.
No, it is, and we'll see where they end up this season. I just think they're lacking the horses too. They're going to have to beat a pretty good San Jose team, and I still think a pretty good Anaheim team, and I just don't see it.
And we put so much pressure on the coach. I do think the one area they have the most influence is probably in special teams, and that has always been a bugbear of this team.
Absolutely. Like I said, you can just go down the list, and there are just maybe too many questions which will directly link back to the coach.
So Willie's good for this year. Next year, probably beyond that, can he win a Stanley Cup? It doesn't think so.